Hi everyone, this is Ishita, the legal intern at LEXCLIQ. Today I'm gonna tell you guys about the role of Indian judiciary in protection of human rights. Human rights are the rights inherent to all the human beings, regardless of race, sex, nationality, ethnicity, language, religion, or any other status. Human rights include the right to life, the liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, freedom of opinion and expression, the right to work and education, and many more. Indian Judiciary. The Indian judiciary administers a command law system of legal jurisdiction in which customs, precedent, and legislation all codify the law of the land. It has in fact inherited the legacy of the legal system established by the then colonial powers and the princely states since the mid 19th century and has partly retained characteristics of practices from the ancient and medieval times. Indian judiciary, a vehicle for development and protection of human rights. The individual together and independently to maintain the human privileges of the general population in the nation. The judiciary, with no uncertainty, has assumed an essential part in the security of human rights throughout the decades. The absolute most obnoxious infringement of human rights like sati, child marriage, honor killings, slavery, child work, and so forth have been annulled entirely infallible from both mindfulness and strict execution measures taken by the judiciary. The Supreme Court of India for the situation announced that it has an extraordinary duty to extend the range of the significance of the key right to propel the human rights statute. The question of human rights jurisprudence is to inculcate state organization and to make the state responsible to the utilization and energy just for open grade. In 1610, Koch C.J. in one case held that the aggregate end of the constitution of the government in the advancement of a decent personal satisfaction and in the part of the judiciary to the guarantee this end. Development of human rights can be reflected in the legal tenets of the state. There are four working areas: criminal justice system, development in environmental laws, guardian of Indian constitution, protection of vulnerable sections of society. Criminal justice system. The criminal justice system has protection in investigation, protection in trial, protection in serving sentences. Development in environmental areas. Environmental and life are interrelated. Our lives rely upon common assets, for example, air, water, land. Ecological annihilation debilitates survival. On the other hand, human rights infringement can cause natural corruption. For example, war can prompt loss of access to clean water. In this manner, the nature of the condition is verifiable, identified with a satisfaction in the privilege to live. As a result of the interrelations, natural and human rights advocates have pushed for the augmentation of the privilege to address ecological mischief. Guardians of Indian Constitution. The privilege to move to Supreme Court to implement fundamental rights is itself a fundamental right under the Article 32 of the Constitution of India. Article 226 of the Constitution of India, the High Court has simultaneous word with the Supreme Court in the issue, conceding over breadth of to preview in the event of some other rights now. Now, the protection of vulnerable section of society. There are many vulnerable sections like child welfare, handicapped should be, job opportunities, women at workplace, indigent persons, catalyst tools of Indian judiciary. The functioning of judiciary reveals that it has exercised its power in the most creative manner and devised new strategies as well as tools to ensure the protection of human rights. The said tools are as follows: public interest litigation, judicial review, judicial activism, writs under 32 and 226 article, concept of speedy trial, challenges a road ahead. Imbalanced ratio of judges with the population is one of the major drawbacks for delivering the justice on time in a proper way. Expensive legal procedure is also a challenge. Inadequate legal aid system, the tradition judiciary activity to limit its action to deciding disputes between the two properties, as many judgments are there where judiciary haven't contributed on the social order but only on the solving the dispute of two parties. Limited guidelines on writing judgment in civil and criminal matters, which are provided a code of civil and criminal procedure respectively, are not followed accordingly. So I'm gonna conclude here with these lines that as per our observation relating to the protection of human rights, the part of judiciary system requires to the report successive cries of the person who matter in the affairs of judiciary or remedial measures have fallen on deaf ears. Therefore, Indian judiciary proved to be an effective pillar in the protection of human rights. I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. Thank you.